Rethinking 529 plans. All right, my friends, I just got off a webinar from financial experts, I think is the way, what it's called, financialexperts.com. And even if you're not a financial advisor, there's just a ton of learning on there that you can listen to and watch. Just everybody that's anybody in this business is on the financial experts thing there. Anyway, for me, I've been listening to a lot of webinars lately and watching because my CFP is up at the end of July. And every 2 years you need, 40 hours of continuing ed. And so it's always a scramble towards the end of, I guess actually I need it by my birthday. So it's, I got it, a month and a half or something like that to get my 40 hours of CE credit. So I've been doing a lot of webinars just to catch up on each webinar. It's like an hour CE. Good times. But what I just got off was what a guy from savingforcollege.com, and you may probably don't remember, but I interviewed Joe Hurley, who founded savingforcollege.com back in May of 2018. And Joe Hurley is infamous and infamously famous, but he had written a book, found the website Saving for College, and he had written a book on it, which I've bought numerous times for myself and for clients. And actually a great guy. He's actually doing farming right now. I think he's a maple farmer, believe it or not, up in outside of Rochester, I think. Yeah, outside of Rochester, if memory serves. Just a great guy. And he sold savingforcollege.com to the guy who was on the webinar today. Anyway, the issue is that, man, I have been discounting 529s. Something wicked. And I'm going to revisit this and redo videos on 529s because from a tax perspective, it's tough to beat, man. I mean, HSA is wonderful. Tax-free going in, tax-free coming out. Or tax-deductible going in, tax-free coming out for the right reasons. 529s can be the same on a state level. All right, so now a state is never the burden, mostly, is always the feds, but still, your state level, a 529 can be fantastic. Now, the thing that a guy brought to attention, I had never thought about this. I just haven't paid much mind at 529s in 3 years or so. I've done videos on it. I just haven't thought much about it. But disability is one of the exceptions to the 10% penalty. So a guy asked, if you're using 529s for long-term, dude, you got a four-way stop, and Pokemon isn't wanting to go at the four-way stop. There you go. All right. Anyway, disability is an exception to the 10% penalty. And so if you have a 529, now it's not, that's for the 10% penalty, but if you got a 529 and you need it for in-home health care or something like that, isn't that a disability? No, I don't know. I'm going to look into it more, but I don't know. And the guy today, said that's something to look into. Wink. See how I'm doing that? Wink, wink. He's like, something to look into. And I said, man, I never had thought about that. So more to come on this, but man, tax-free, tax deferred growth. It is tax-free if it's used for for not higher education, for education. Would taking a trade school welding class when you're 65 years old qualify? I don't know. But if it does, you got to pay for it. Why not have a 529 pay? What if you need a nursing home? I literally don't know the answer to these things. But I'm going to find out because that is, man, I think there's a huge opportunity that's been missed here for sure. And the interesting thing was this guy was saying the 529 at Vanguard is actually more expensive than the 529 through the state of New York. Even though the 529 through the state of New York has the same funds. I said, anyway, the whole thing's crazy. So I'm going to be revisiting 529 plans, and I think you might get a lot out of that. All right, let me get in here and get some stuff for dinner tonight. Hopefully everyone is saying, still see masks. I see employees because they don't want to be sued. That guy's got a mask. Oh, God. Jeez Louise. All right, we'll see ya.